Hey, Crypto Growth fam, how's it going? This is your host Shazib signing in. We're back with another video, folks. XDC, the most overlooked gem. It's going to be an interesting one, guys, so make sure to watch till the end. And, folks, for those of you who are new to the channel, we primarily discuss utility coins and potential gems. If you're interested in any of that stuff, then subscribe to the channel and hit the notification icon for regular videos. Anyways, folks, let's see what's happening with the overall crypto landscape and XDC in particular. So look at this, folks. This is Cointelegraph bullish. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent says, digital assets are here to stay. We are going to make the United States the digital asset hub of the world. Folks, the US, the positive sentiments from the US are really refreshing, refreshing to be very honest, because in 2024 we oftentimes said that USA is not paying attention to digital assets. The rest of the regions, the rest of the globe is taking over blockchain tech, new tech, be it Africa. We even saw a report that Africa had taken over the United States, certain countries in Africa, let's say, I think it was Nigeria, South Africa, they had taken over United States as the leader of the blockchain tech or digital assets, the top five ranking, folks. So yeah. Anyways, USA has really reacted well after the new administration, new regime took over. So let's see what's happening, what the Treasury Secretary is saying.
As we just heard from David Sachs, the Treasury is going to play a huge role in the future of cryptocurrency in America. But that's just one piece of the bigger economic picture. There's so many other components to consider. So how does it all fit together? Well, fortunately, joining us next is Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, and he's keeping track of all of it. He joins me now. Secretary Bessent, thank you so much. Look, I think people are getting into cryptocurrency in a very big way. It seems like it's something that's here to stay. So from your perspective as Treasury Secretary, how does it fit into the overall U.S. economy, and where does the government stand on regulations?
Good. Well, thanks for having me on the show. And as I think this administration has made abundantly clear, digital assets are here to stay, and we are going to make the U.S. the digital asset hub of the world. For the past 4 years, the crypto community, digital assets, the administration retarded their growth, and we are set to accelerate that through a positive partnership. And through smart regulation, Senate and House are both pushing through very sound, safe bills to bring crypto and digital assets onshore in the U.S. and to make sure that the U.S. is both the financial and the technological leader.
Folks, if positive developments happen in the United States in the future as well, the entire industry can benefit a lot from this, and Stellar in particular, folks. The reason is that Stellar is based in USA. The projects that are based in the United States, they can really benefit from this going forward. So let me share with you other posts over here as well. Look at this. Binance announces zero-fee trading for all pairs in BNB wallet from March 17th to September 17th, 2025. What else do we have? Look at this. Even governments, states, and institutions, they are really interested in Bitcoin. They are really interested in crypto. And ultimately, when people realize that crypto is way more than just BTC, they will learn that these utility projects, they are providing something really beneficial for the entire financial landscape. We haven't seen the true real-world utility and applicability of this industry, folks. Yeah, we've seen various networks developing within themselves, inside themselves, but we haven't seen a project truly give real world use case, real world utility to the central banks, to financial institutions, to payment giants, and it will happen. This is the first step. PDC, obviously, it is really helpful for exposure, that's for sure, store of value as well. North Korea now holds more BTC than Bhutan and El Salvador with 13,518 BTC, $1.13 billion, largely tied to the $1.4 billion Bybit hack. And USA, China, they are all stacking their accounts, their wallets basically. The reason is that they believe that it can really help the national exchequer, that's for sure. And if this exposure increases, it's going to be benefiting projects like XDC network as well. Let me share with you XDC over here. XDC is providing one of the most wonderful utilities out there. And why do we share the United States news? Although Stellar, XRP, they are basically based in USA. Why does it matter for XDC? Because XDC obviously is providing global trade finance use cases, folks. It is not confined to a certain region, a state, and the beneficial and pro crypto policies in the United States are going to be helping XDC network a lot in their journey. Look at this. XDC, the most overlooked utility gem. While the market chases hype, XDC is building real world adoption behind the scenes, powering global trade finance, a multi-trillion-dollar industry, folks, trusted by institutions and banks, regulatory clarity, and enterprises. So, and enterprise partnerships. Talking about partnerships, why do we say that XDC is going to be doing a lot? Because it has partnerships with the likes of Securitize, which is collaborating with BlackRock, and International Monetary Fund is involved. They've got their what they're doing is they're abiding by the laws given out by the United Nations themselves, the MLETR code. So the electronic, basically digital asset regime is here, and XDC is one of the front runners. By the time the masses catch on, it'll be too late. Are you ahead of the curve? By the way, folks, why does XDC benefit from soft policies in the United States? And when I said that Stellar and XRP folks, Stellar and Ripple, they're going to be benefiting a lot from friendly US policies. XDC networks most of the time follows them. The 3x projects, they are sometimes all of their names are taken together. I'm going to be sharing with you a post over here as well where their names are always taken together. Let me just share this with you. Where is it? Yeah, look at this. XDC, XLM, hbar, XRP, all these names. Look at this. Blockchain education is needed. XRP, XLM, XDC. I covered this in the Stellar video as well, that why blockchain education is really important. You can check that video out as well. So all of these the names are taken together. This is why we say that it's going to be benefiting. Furthermore, folks, I went over to Tokenizer's account. He always covers really great stuff about XDC. Look at this. Exciting board at the London RWA Summit. If you look closely, you can see XDC featured on the board. But more importantly, we see some heavy hitters from the XDC ecosystem on this path. So the names, the networks that XDC has constructed, it is forging, it is building, is tremendous, folks, to say the least. Salao Ben Baha, XDC Head of Enterprise Alliance, Tadashi Yoshida, SPI XDC COO and Executive Director, Nilis Behling, Trade Tech Chief of Legal. It is clear that XDC network was very likely a focus during this summit. Put the pieces together, look at this. Number one, London UK RWA Summit. So first and foremost, folks, United Kingdom and is one of the front runners in digital asset adoption or testing. At least we have seen Project Rosalind, Bank of England involved with Quant Network. And look at this, XDC RWAs via R checks. RWAs are going to be huge, folks. Tokenization is one of the most legit use cases going forwards, and it can change the global economy for the better, folks. It is not merely a small impact. It is trying to change the entire world of finance as we know it. no barriers to entry, lower costs, fractionalization, a lot of stuff, folks, that can happen. And it is real, in my opinion, it is one of the most, it is the need of the time, folks, to say the least. Archex equals first UK FCA regulated. FCA is the SEC equivalent of the United Kingdom. So it is the first UK FCA regulated DA exchange. Headline of From Paper to Blockchain Visible. XDC's Enigio used by Lloyds in first UK EDTA trade. Imagine, folks, connect the dots. You can see that it is, I wanted to say exactly what Tokenizer has said this, that it is really obvious. Obviously, any project can succeed, any project can fail, anything can happen. But overall, obviously, XDC has fundamentals going for it. It is developing behind the scenes, and it is forging really tremendous partnerships, and it has great ties as well. Now look at this. SBI XDC isn't the only XDC tie in Japan. Not the We have talked about SBI and how XDC is trying to take over Japan, but folks, SBI is not the only XDC tie. According to Tokenizer, this is from Japan's P&I Club, or referred to as Japan Ship Owners Mutual Protection and Indemnity Association. So what is it all about? Let's see. More specifically, Japan's P&I clubs under the International P&I Club, which ensures 90% of overseas trades. So you know that XDC Network is involved with global trade finance, and this sees 90% of overseas trades. So imagine how much invoices, bills of lading, you name it, a lot of things happening, and that XDC Network can tokenize in the long haul. As we can see, there's a direct highlight on the approval of Enigio within the International P&I Club. And remember, given the International P&I ensures 90% plus of trades, this is a game changer. And we can actually also see the additional confirmation of XDC Network here. So look at this, the connections, folks. The connections are strong. Enigio's trace original solution. What is the solution? Solution allows for the creation and transfer of original electronic documents, including electronic bills of lading. The trace original. Okay, the solution is a patented cryptographic assurance solution centrally governed by a hybrid distributed blockchain ledger. So this is what we're talking about, folks, when we say that XDC Network is one of the most overlooked gem. People talk about XRP, they talk about XLM, and the USA narrative that is happening, but oftentimes XDC Network is overlooked, and it certainly has great potential, folks. Let's see what's happening with their official handle as well while we're at it to cap stuff up. Look at this, the connections, folks. Breaking, BlackRock BUIDL hits $1 billion market cap less than 1 year after launch. BlackRock's tokenized treasury fund has reached $1 billion and is now the largest tokenized RWA. Look at this, Shane Pickard, XDC has reposted. Institutions are all in. BlackRock's BUIDL at $1 billion with an average investment of $17 million proves digital assets are here to stay. Awesome. Democratize with XDC Network's though fees, Archex and Securitize are live with more to come. This is great, folks. This is great. XDC Network always giving us key updates, good updates, and talking about Ripple, Stellar, and XDC. Look at this again, their names are mentioned together over here, which I told you guys that friendly policies in the USA are going to be benefiting Ripple, Stellar, and ultimately directly or indirectly benefiting XDC Network. Obviously, XDC payments and cross-border settlements, a collaborative future with blockchain and ISO 20022. Look at this, the challenges of cross-border payments, high transaction fees, slow settlement times, liquidity management issues, regulatory and compliance complexity. Blockchain-powered payments like XDC, Ripple, and Stellar are making cross-border transactions faster, cheaper, and more efficient. That is what we all want, what the institutions want, what the organizations want, you name it. So how does XDC solve this, folks? Look at this. Cost-effective and fast ISO 20022 messaging, tokenized assets for trade finance, smart contracts and escrow, decentralized liquidity pools, and future collaborations amongst all the stakeholders can happen. Stellar, Ripple, XDC. Look at this. Ripple's ODL plus XDC's trade finance settlement, faster B2B payments with escrow and tokenization. ISO 20022 messaging ensures seamless connectivity, stablecoins and CBDC bridges, interoperability with FXD, CGO, USDC, and more. This is awesome. Liquidity aggregation from decentralized pools. Overall, folks, what do you guys think about XDC network? Do you think that it indeed is the most overlooked gem? And what do you guys think about the overall crypto updates? The friendly policies in the United States? Do you think that it indeed is becoming the digital asset hub of the world? I would really like your opinions. Do hit the comment box below and let the community know. Anyways, guys, this was it for the video. If you liked it, make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification icon if you're interested in utility coins and potential gems. And you can also support the channel by becoming a Patreon, so do check that out. Like I always say in the end, until next time, stay blessed and stay tuned. Thank you very much, everyone.